What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back some more Trove, and today we're going to be highlighting the new store pack, which is the Arcanium Triumph. Now, you guys might notice something. Those of you that are older Trove players might notice this mount right here. So here's my video from a couple years ago. This mount is recycled. So I don't know how I feel about that. Some people are kind of conflicted about it, myself included. I feel it's very cheap. I understand why they're doing it, but at the same time, to recycle an old asset and not just have it something that's just a promo mount or whatever, it's just very, very odd. Essentially, there was a Mastery Dreadnought mount years and years and years ago, and that's what it looked like. It was this bad boy right here that you can see, and then eventually they ended up overhauling it because it didn't make any sense for being a mastery mount, and now we've got this one on mastery, which I think is a lot more appropriate. You know, it's all golden and everything like that, and it's still really, really cool. So for whatever reason, it just was on hiatus for a really, really long time, and now eventually they just threw the old Mastery Dreadnought into this new store pack, which I think, of course, a lot of people are just going to say, well, it's a store pack, you know, and it gives you a Dreadnought. Why wouldn't you buy it? And I'm not here to judge, you know, I'm not here to say like, oh, you shouldn't end up getting the mount or the item or whatever. I'm just saying that it's a little bit scummy that they're reusing old assets like that. Okay, it seems like it messed up, so I gotta actually relog. I'm pretty sure that you can just swap adventure worlds and that'll end up fixing it, but I want to be able to show all of these off to you guys like in the club world. So, you know, this is kind of like the main area we end up highlighting all of this stuff. Okay, so let's see here. We got a decent amount of stuff out of the pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a decent amount of mastery. There is new wings. Okay, I wasn't sure if those were new wings or not. That's interesting. So, of course, let's go through some of these. So we've got an ally right here, which is going to end up being a little scarab guy. I kind of like him. 8 movement speed, 8% physical damage, can really give a solid pinch to with those teeth. I mean, whatever, he's kind of cute. I like him. Got a few allies out of this pack. That's a little bit lame, but whatever. And then we've got this guy right here, which this I really, really like just because it's basically one of the enemies that you can fight in the environment. And it's the Arcanium Strider, so he gives 10 movement speed, 8 jump, running around like a little oh dear God, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just allergic to how disgusting and beautiful he looks. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is gonna end up being the teeny Arcanium Crawler. 150 light, that's actually not bad for a little ally. 10% crit damage, just a baby, but still packs quite a punch. Okay, whatever, it's gonna be this little spider right here, which, okay, whatever. I'm not a big fan of the spiders. I think that they're neat, but whatever. And then we got a Mag Rider and 2 mounts. So it's actually pretty small pack, all things considered. So the Mag Rider is going to be this sucker right here. It is a dance pad, so I do approve of that, albeit a very, very strange one. I don't get it. Is it supposed to be like a cog or something? I'm confused. Either way, it's a weird mechanical one. Let's I wonder whether or not it's actually got like unique VFX when it's on a rail, but let's face it, nobody's got mag rails in their clubs anymore, so who cares? And then there's going to end up being the mount, which will simultaneously show off those are the wings? No. No. Okay. Anyways, this is the mount. It is going to be a Pegasus mount. And what that means is it is going to end up showing off the wings. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It does have unique VFX when it jumps. Well, not unique, but you know what I mean. And it does end up gliding, so that's cool. Let's see if it's just Prancy Pranced. So slash Prance, no, and then slash Stomp. Okay, so it is actually a reskin of the Dark Pegasus mount. Each of them has their own unique emote. Now, the reason why I don't like this is Arcanium... There's the Arcanium Wraith wings, and then there's our Arcanium Discord. So if I swap these over, do they even look different? Devs? Okay, I think these are broken. Devs, you gotta fix that. You actually want to charge money for this crap? Ha. So basically, the pack that we saw... Yeah, I can't even see a difference between these. They're not different. There's no difference between them. Or they're like glitched. I don't know. Okay, so either way, those are broken. They need to fix them. That's actually kind of pissing me off. In the picture of the store pack, it showed that the wings were the same as the Arcanium ones, but they were purple. So maybe they're just messed up and they're loading the wrong VFX or something. Otherwise, devs fix it. Like, you're charging money for this. You can't, unless some idiot on the dev team is just like, didn't know that this model was already in the game, since, you know, they're already just reusing another asset, which is going to end up being this dread. So here's the new dreadnought, which he's got a lot more details to him. He's a lot more fleshed out versus, you know, here's a screenshot of the old one again. This guy's got way more going on mechanically, like he's a lot busier. So at the very least, they did put their effort into refining it, but it's more like it's just the same one, but a bit more bulky. Like they just added like a couple more things to make it a little bit more interesting. I wish that the gears in his face would move. That would have been a really nice touch and maybe felt like something new was going on. Of course, that would have to be a new animation rig, but I'm just saying that it would have been a lot cooler. Now, again, those wings really are throwing me for a loop. Like, I do not like that. The funny thing is, I still think that the default dreadnought is the best dreadnought. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. What's your guys' favorite dread? Because we've got like so many of them. Honestly, I could probably just make another video like highlighting all the different dreadnoughts just because there is so many of them. But yeah, those wings, man, like I don't know whether or not, yeah, like they're messed up. They're not working correctly. Right? Like surely that's a mistake on the dev's part. And if it ends up getting resolved, I'll of course end up having like a YouTube short or something that'll end up showing the wings and highlighting them, because otherwise, like that is very, very frustrating to me. I don't know whether or not that's on purpose and they're just being extremely lazy because they just reused this thing as well. So I don't know. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want to support the channel. And have a wonderful day, everybody. So without further ado, I don't know. I kind of get it. It's like a weird tractor, also is desert themed and stuff. It's not too bad. It's not like it's disgusting, but I won't say that it looks great. Honestly speaking, I like I prefer the look of the normal dreadnought.